surface. So how does it feel, you ask? How does it feel to have attached to me something used as a weapon and a tool of oppression? It feels terrible. It feels terrible to know that my every word must be measured and weighed by an unknown but not small number of our population, of our community. Gotta wonder, is it sexual? Is there an undertone? Is it safe? Is there some sort of implied expectation or demand? It feels terrible to know that simply by listening and being a good student as I grew up, I absorbed a collection of patterns and behaviors, lessons of control and dominance and hierarchy and disrespect. I learned how much I was willing to hurt a friend to get off the bottom rung of a ladder that I don't remember starting to climb. And I learned what I would do to feel safe. It feels terrible to know that I'm going to be silently excluded by default from so many spaces, doing this strong work of changing culture, nurturing the planet, and rewriting all of these patterns because the shape of my body reminds some of these folks of the worst experiences in their lives. It feels terrible to know all the little ways that I'm keeping the story alive every time I use my anatomy as an inquiry instead of my words. Every time I defaulted to disbelieving a woman's idea would work, every time I insisted on giving unasked for, unneeded, and uninvited help. Too many times. Every time I expressed resentment when I got a clear boundary instead of emotional coddling. Every time I heard a no and wondered if they were sure. I'm not a rapist, and I'm not a monster, but I cannot ignore the context that these patterns grew from either. The soil was rocky and the pH was all fucked up from the acid raining down with micro-stories contained within the droplets of millions of ads and anecdotes, little jokes, and sour notes in a dissonant chorus of background music that has been droning on for so long that I can't distinguish it from the sounds of traffic. The story is not mine. It took roots so long ago, and I uncover more of its structure, and I see more of its shape every day. The digging is exhausting, and pulling out the roots is heart-wrenching. But knowing that there's more, and that there's always going to be more, feels terrible. Thank you for asking.
Sure.